Anyway, so hi guys, my name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber. I'm here to do some more of these squares. I did try to start this one, but then the camera battery died, or was dying. So we are here to do the Serpent King, was the next one that I was going to do. And I had it, like I said, already started it, so that's nice. This one I really enjoyed. I think I read a couple of this author's books. I don't think I read a couple. I think I read one last year. Yeah, I think it was last year. I don't think it was this year. But this one deals with a lot of religious trauma, from like religious extremism and stuff going on. It was a lot, and dealing with just some interesting parenting, we'll say. But I really enjoyed it, even given it was a tough topic. I personally don't have any issues with like religious trauma because I was raised in a house with an agnostic. You know, I don't really have any problems with it. But I would definitely watch your triggers if that is an issue for you. I don't know if I'm going to do all rows of this because it's three. I think it's literally going to be 3 rows of this. So two of my cats have like beef with each other right now, and I don't know why. I don't really have anything else to say about this one. Oh god, I need to put chapstick on my freaking, I need to put like, something, Vaseline or something on my lips tonight, because they are something. Hey buddy, hey bud, let me move that. So anyway, I am going to finish the rest of this off camera probably, because like I said, it's a lot of rows. I don't really have that much else to say, except I enjoyed it and it was good. But watch your triggers. If you have if religious stuff is one of your triggers, like religious trauma, just be careful. I know some people are more sensitive to that kind of thing than others, and it's yeah. Anyway, it's gonna look like this, but with a bunch more rows. So I feel like I cheaped you out on that one. I'm not finishing that one. I didn't even start it on camera. I didn't finish it on camera. Yeah. Anyway, the next one is another batch. Like I said, like usual, I'm just gonna do one. I don't know why I'm showing you the card. Like, it has some great information on it. It doesn't. So I'm just gonna do the one. They're all gonna be pretty colorful, but this is Magnus, the Magnus Chase series. This is, let me get this started first, get my brain, before my brain gets confused. Yeah, this is the Magnus Chase series. This is by Riordan. I will be honest, I've said this before, and I probably will keep saying it. As much as I love Uncle Rick, I feel like his Rick Riordan Presents series, like his like imprint, phenomenal. I've enjoyed everything that I've read of his imprint, like Rick Riordan Presents, not that he's written, but that has been like his imprint. Like Arusha is great. What was the other one with the Faded Clans? Was that it? I can't remember. Every Spirit of Glass by Roshni Chatsky, I think it was. Everything that I've read of his imprints, I've enjoyed. Now his books, I didn't. People are gonna hate me for saying this probably. My sister in particular. I'm not a huge Percy Jackson fan. I think I missed the Wait a minute. Why did it just say Kinky Boots? Where's Kinky Boots coming? Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? I got distracted by the Riordan, his books. I am not a huge Percy Jackson fan. I enjoyed them, and I started the show. I still have to watch the second season. And I think a part of it is that they have a countdown for the Olympics. 16 days, 17 hours, 30 minutes, and 35 seconds. Yeah, I think I think maybe if I would have been younger when the series came out, I think I would like it more. Like my sister, she really likes him. She's 5 years younger than me. She really likes Percy Jackson. The Kane Chronicles were my favorite out of the series. I don't know if I've done, which I think I read the Kane Chronicles this year too. Or I finished them this year maybe? I'm not sure. Or maybe that was last year. I don't know. And I like Magnus Chase. I think Magnus Chase is probably my second favorite, but Percy Jackson's my least favorite. I don't know why. I think I liked the dual perspective of the Kane Chronicles a lot, and I like the narrators. Like, I think they're both the main characters are I think their characters are really amusing. But anyway. This one was fun. Magnus Chase is fun. There's some familiar faces that we see throughout it. We have a Muslim character, not the main character, but a side character, which also your girl likes and appreciates and loves seeing that. Yeah. Did I say it was Norse mythology? I think I already did. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a fun ride. Kane Chronicles are still my favorite. I don't know what my beef is with like Percy Jackson. I don't know. I still have to read the Nico series too. Oh no, I messed up the square. I'm gonna have to fix it. I did 2 stitches in one spot where I shouldn't have. And that's going to bother me if I don't fix it. I technically could let it go, but it's going to bother me. But anyway, let's cover that up. You don't need to see that. I will fix this. Of course, it's at the beginning, too, so I'm going to have to completely pull this. But anyway, this is what the square will look like when I redo it. Actually, it's going to almost perfectly use up this yarn. Almost. Okay. Okay, buddy. Oh. Whoa, where'd you come from? Why are you growling? Do you want to come over here? Hey, do you want over here? You don't want over there because she's being, why are you growling? You're the one coming into his space. You okay, bud? You want to come over here? Come over here? Is wrapped and tapped. This is by Vera Valentine. If you know anything about her, she writes the most unserious erotica I swear I've ever read. I mean, everything from doors to balloons to this one is elves that have very interesting bits, if you catch my drift. It's male, female romance. It's something. It was something. It is, you can probably tell by the cover, it is Christmas inspired. So yeah. Which is, I read it during Grinchathon, I believe, or right after Grinchathon. I was feeling festive, I guess, which is not something I usually do, but yeah, I love Vera Valentine. I'll read anything this chick writes. Oh yeah, she did a couch romance inspired by J.D. Vance. She is so unserious, and I love her. Oh, she did the Kool-Aid one, the Kool-Aid romance. Yeah, she's so unserious, and I absolutely adore her. And I just think her books, while I think my biggest gripe with a lot of them is like they're too short. But I mean, they are just short little erotica, but they're so fun. I have fun. I have fun. I have fun every time. So, you know what? That makes it a good book in my mind. If I have fun reading, it's all that really matters, isn't it? It doesn't need to be some grand literary masterpiece. It can be about 3 elves who have interesting bits that are like Christmas lights and Chibu wrapping paper and just interesting things. Hi, butthead. Hey, butthead. I saw you trying to fight with your brother. I saw you trying to fight with your brother, butthead. I love you. You leave him alone. Oh, but anyway, I didn't even say the colors that I'm doing for this one. This one I just kind of went with like Christmas colors, and then, so I went like white. I did white, red, green, and then I did yellow for like the lights around it. DOJ investigating Minnesota state and local leaders. Oh yeah, that's right. They had that big fraud case, but it looks like they're like investigating conspiring to impede federal officer. Oh my God. Are you serious? I thought it was about the fraud case, but no, it's because they're suing the Homeland Security, I think. They're suing them because they want them out of their fucking state. Get out of the state. No one wants you there. God. Sorry. I'm like, I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here sometimes. It really is ridiculous. I don't know what people need as like a wake-up call to like realize that like pulling citizens off the street is not normal, and shooting citizens in the face 3 times while they're trying to drive away and get out of a situation is not normal. But there's some people who look at that video and think, you know what? She deserved it. And those people we call fascists. Anyway, this is a square. Oh my, yeah, I saw this where they took a guy out of his house in his underwear, like fucking 66-year-old grandfather. They broke into his house and took him. Get out of there. Get out of there. We don't want you. What they're trying to do is incite a riot so that way they have an excuse. That's what they're trying to do. And it's probably gonna work. But anyway, this is a square. Square is done. Maybe putting the news on in the background is a bad idea. It just makes me mad. I'm just mad. Oh, we have Romancing the Orc. So if you have seen Romancing the Stone, which I haven't, but if you have seen if you've seen The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and is it Channing Tatum? Is that who it is? This book is like that, but with an orc. With an orc, yeah. Sorry, I like burped. But yeah, I love this. It was so fun. It's so fun. And it's spicier. But like monster romance. But like again, if you don't know what Lost City is, you could enjoy this without watching that movie or anything. But this whole series of books is, which I'll probably talk about some of the other ones, are based on like classic, like not classic, but they're based on romantic comedies, which I kind of love, but then given like a monster romance twist, and get made spicier. But I really, really enjoy this series a lot. Excuse me, someone needs more caffeine in her body. I also haven't been feeling well the past couple days, so that's not, yeah, so there's that too, so I'm out of it. But oh yeah, Lost City is about an author whose cover model, and her she gets kidnapped and then her cover model like tries to like rescue her, but her cover model is just a cover model, doesn't really know anything. But this one with the orc is like, I think the orc, like, are they mates? I don't know if they're like official mates or if he, the reason he agreed to become the cover model was like because he read like the story, and it reminded him of home, of his world or whatever. I can't remember, but anyway, yeah, it was cute. It was cute. It was sweet. It was spicy. I thoroughly enjoy this series. Yeah. I do. I enjoy. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. Oh, well, I was about ready to say it's kind of hard. This is all tangled now because we're getting to the end. I was gonna say it's kind of hard to mess up an orc romance, but that's not true. I've read some really bad orc romances. I've read some really, really, really good ones too, but yeah. I don't know. Oh, there's a measles surge. I can't imagine why when we have a Secretary of Health who thinks people shouldn't get vaccinated. Can't imagine why there's a measles surge. I need to see. I can't. Why did I do this? U.S. is at risk of losing measles-free status. We had a measles-free status? Yeah, that's about ready to change. Can't imagine why that would change. I really shouldn't have put the news on. That was a terrible idea. Why'd you guys let me do that? Why did you let me do that? It was a terrible idea. Hey. You can't see. I don't think you can see. But Obi's head is burrowed right here, like against me. Oh, buddy. Why do you have a claw in your back there? There we go. Lay down. Lay down. You can lay with me. I'm not gonna stay here long. I'm just gonna make these like they made the blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna make this video, and then I'm gonna get you guys some dinner, maybe some dinner for me, and maybe a snack. Ooh, Bane's over there playing. Good. Play, play. Get some of that energy out. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I don't have anything else to say. And I'm done with this square, and I don't think I messed this one up. I didn't. So this one actually is finished properly. I didn't mess up. Anyway. Oh, I didn't even say. For this one, I did a pink because of her pink jumpsuit. 2 greens and then a light blue. And I kind of, it's pretty. Anyway. I can do this all day. Pain to her. Oh, a Drogo doesn't like the fact that I'm singing with Bane, apparently. He's like, He literally just went, What? You don't like our song? You don't like our song? So the next one is Jane Eyre, which I'm sure a lot of people have read. I get to start a new Super Saver. Jane Eyre. So yes, this is my first time reading Jane Eyre. I did not get a chance to sorry, see, the news is very distracted. I did not get a chance to watch an adaptation yet. So if you know of an adaptation of Jane Eyre that's really good, please let me know and I will try to find it. Bane is, see, he's bored. He's bored. Go play with him. Go play with your brother. Go play with him. Go jump on him. Get him. Get him. Wrestle him. You have 4 siblings. Play with one of them. But anyway, yeah, it was my first time reading Jane Eyre. I read a couple classics last year, which I would like to do again. I finally found like a way that I really enjoy watching classics. I mean, not watching classics, reading and watching classics at the same time. I'd like to do the same thing in the new year, I think, when I make my goals. Wuthering Heights is coming out with a new, I just saw an ad for the new one with, with what's-her-face. Camera battery is gonna die, so actually, we'll talk about Jane Eyre next time, actually. It was Margot Robbie, that's the person I was gonna talk about. Anyway, we'll talk about Jane Eyre next time. Or maybe, well, you know what? Because I have 2 rows of this, I'll do 1 row, or I'll do Until This Battery Dies, actually. Because I don't have too much to say. I'm just saying that I started reading some classics last year, and the way I've been doing it is I've also been reading Spark Notes or similar effects, like Cliff Notes or something like that at the same time to help me digest the material. And then I've also been watching or reading watching an adaptation of some kind. I did the same thing with Vanity Fair, and I ended up really enjoying Vanity Fair by the time I was done watching the adaptation and reading the book and actually breaking it apart and paying attention and doing it in bits. And it actually, I flew through Vanity Fair and Jane Eyre. I flew through Jane Eyre and really thoroughly enjoyed it, reading it that way. So if you struggle with classics and you want to read more classics, I highly recommend Cliff Notes or Spark Notes. They're game changers, man. They're game changers. They help. And then find an adaptation, either a modern one or a non-modern, whatever adaptation you want. I haven't watched the movie yet with Reese Witherspoon of Vanity Fair, but I watched the show of Vanity Fair. I don't know why I'm talking about Vanity Fair when I'm crocheting Jane Eyre, but I watched the show and I really enjoyed the show, the miniseries. But just find an adaptation that you thoroughly enjoy. Like I said, Jane Eyre, I haven't watched the adaptation yet. What is that? Oh, that's to remind me to put the trash out. I already did that. So if you have an adaptation, let me know, if you know of one. Like I said, I am excited about the Wuthering Heights one, the one that's coming out soon with Margot Robbie. I guess I should read Wuthering Heights next, so maybe I will. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go and finish up some of these squares that I messed up on, and finish this one up because the camera battery is gonna die. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this one, like actually proper enjoyed, which is saying something because it's classic. But anyway, there's going to be 2 rows of this dark blue, this orange color, and then black. And I will see you in the next video. I love you guys. Peace. I'm out. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.